Hey, how's it going, everybody? Marcus here with MGN Sports, and in this video we're going to be previewing this afternoon's upcoming matchup between the Edmonton Oilers and Anaheim Ducks. Oilers are looking for their third straight victory here over our struggling Ducks squad who's only won one game in their last 10. Definitely a game the Oilers need to take advantage here versus an inferior opponent and close the door early on these guys. We'll go ahead and look at the matchup stats in this game. Oilers are coming into this one with a 44-23-4 record on their season so far. A nice 24-8-3 home record. 14-7 within the division so far this season as well. Like I said, they are winners of their last two games versus the Winnipeg Jets there by 4-3 in OT, and then sealing the deal with a very convincing win over the Los Angeles Kings there a couple days ago by a final score of 4-1. Oilers are a 6-2-2 record over their last 10 games, so turn the ship around a little bit with those last couple of wins versus the Kings and the Jets there, two really good teams in the Western Conference that the boys were able to beat, so really good victories to have in your back pocket there going down the stretch here. Gives the Oilers that confidence moving forward, knowing they can beat some of the best teams in the Western Conference, which is nice to see. Obviously got a little bit different of a game here coming up this afternoon versus the Ducks, one of the worst teams in the Western Conference. They're coming into this matchup with a 24-45-4 record on their season. 13 wins, 21 losses, 2 OT losses on the road so far this season, so they're not a very good road team either. Not very good within the division. They got a 5-win, 12-loss, 1 OT loss record within division as well. Losers of their last 3 games, most notably the last one 4-2 versus Seattle a couple days ago. Like I said, they've only won 1 game over their last 10 here. They're 1 win, 8 losses, and 1 OT loss over the last 10 games. So just atrocious hockey coming from this Ducks squad as of late. Definitely something the Oilers need to take advantage of. I know we normally don't perform very well on matinee games, but a team that's this inferior of an opponent, you cannot allow them to squeak away with a victory in this one. Oilers need to batten down the hatches and make sure that we're sealing the deal. And even if we just give 70% of our 100% effort, that should be enough to be able to take these guys down here. Go ahead and look at the goaltender matchup in this one as well. Stuart Skinner is the expected starter as of right now for the Oilers, you guys. He's coming into this matchup with a 33-14-4 record on his season. Got a nice 2.62 goals against average with a 907 save percentage. Also has 2 shutouts to go with that on his season so far. Has been playing real good hockey as of late for us. Hopefully he can continue that good stretch of play in net for us versus the struggling Ducks squad. Over on the Ducks side of things, you got Gibson as the expected starter in net tonight. He's coming into this one with a 13-25-2 record on his season with a nasty 3.41 goals against average and an 891 save percentage. No shutouts to show for on his season either. So definitely a goaltender that the Oilers need to take advantage of in this one. Try and get the puck in the net early in this game, kind of ruin his confidence. Don't allow him to get comfortable in net and just run away with this game early, kind of like how we did in the Kings matchup there. Not that we scored a lot versus the Kings, but just running away with it, being able to get on the board first and not allow those guys to score a goal until the third period there, which was nice to see. So hopefully we can do a little bit more of the same here versus the Ducks. We'll go through the injury report as well in this one. Injury report for the Oilers. Do have one guy on the list here. CC is day-to-day right now with an illness, so nothing too major. Obviously just got a little bit of that spring flu bug going around right now, as Ekholm did miss a couple games due to illness. I think it was about a week or 2 now ago, so obviously it's going around the locker room a little bit here. CC is now day-to-day with an illness, so we'll see if he's going to be a game time decision to go in this one or if he's going to sit out in this game versus the Ducks. I don't think it's too big of a deal if we miss him during this game. It's not like he's been playing great as of late either. He's one of our weaker defensemen on the back end anyways, so having Stetcher come in and play a game for him I don't think is that big of an issue. And then the injury report for the Ducks here, they got Jones as day-to-day right now with an upper body. Gudas is out with an upper body as well, and they got McGinn who's on IR with a back injury, so nothing too major for them either. Both teams are coming into this one pretty healthy and ready to rock and roll, so should be a good matchup in that front. We'll go ahead and look at the keys to victory for this Oilers club as well before we round out this video here. First key to victory that I have for this Oilers club is just not playing down to the competition. Obviously it is an afternoon game versus an inferior opponent. Oilers usually struggle on these matinee matchups on these against these teams that they struggle to wake up for. That's just not, it's not like it's an exciting game with a bunch of fireworks. It's not like there's any playoff implications linked to this game. The Ducks are well out of a playoff spot and have no chance on getting into the playoffs here. So like I said, the boys just got to come with their lunch pail and their hard hat on and ready to work anyways. And if they do that, there's no doubt that we should be able to take this game versus this shitty Ducks team team who's been playing just abysmal hockey the last little bit here, obviously only with the one victory over their last 10 games. So definitely something the Oilers need to take advantage of. Next key to victory that I have for this club here is scoring on the power play. Ducks are absolutely abysmal on their penalty kill. They are the 31st ranked penalty kill in the league with 73%. So just an atrocious penalty kill from these guys. Definitely want to take advantage of that, as the Oilers have one of the better power plays in the league. There should be no doubt that we should be able to find the back of the net if we can get onto the power play consistently throughout this game. Ways to get on the power play: you just got to outwork these guys, make them reach in, hook, slash, take unnecessary interferences, things like that, just to get under their skin a little bit and put them into the penalty box there. That's going to go a long ways as well, I believe, for the Oilers' success in this one. And then the final key to victory that I have for this Oilers club, you guys, is the bottom six carrying the scoring load versus this inferior opponent. Obviously, we can rely on guys like McDavid and Draisaitl and Hyman, consistently to be able to find the back of the net here. But in a game like this, you want to see your bottom six really step up and kind of take over the scoring load, especially versus a team that is not very good. Those guys in the bottom six should be chomping at the bit in this game, getting ready to rock and roll, knowing that they're going to have some prime opportunities to put one into the back of the net here versus a bad team in the Anaheim Ducks. So hopefully they can do that. Would love to see Connor Brown get on the board once again for his 4th goal of the season. Would love to see some of the other boys in that bottom six try and pot home some goals or get on the point with some assists here in this one. Just take a little bit of that load off of McDavid and Draisaitl here in a game that should be pretty well one-handedly by the Oilers here. Would be a very embarrassing loss if we ended up losing to this Ducks team. I'll give you guys a little final score prediction before we round out the video as well here. I'm going to go ahead and take the Oilers by a final score of 5-2 in this one. I do think we are going to build on an early lead here, just the same way that we did versus the Los Angeles Kings, although it maybe a couple more goals there in that first or second period, just to really extend that lead versus these guys. And I do think Skinner's going to have another good game. He's been playing well as of late. I think he's going to stand on his head in net there and make the necessary saves to be able to hold on to the lead for us. And I think the boys are just going to be able to run away with this one. Anaheim Ducks are going to be able to pot a couple goals here, but it's not going to be anything sufficient enough to be able to sneak away with the victory in this one. Oilers are going to be able to take this one by a final score of 5-2. But that pretty well wraps her up for this video, you guys. Would love your guys' opinion in the comment section down below. What do you think the final score will be in this afternoon's matinee matchup game? And what do you think the Oilers' record will be at the end of the season here, you guys? Would love your guys' opinion on that in the comment section down below. But that pretty well wraps her up for this one. I appreciate you watching, man. And this is Marcus with MGN Sports signing off. Peace.